Hey, great afternoon to y'all. I hope you guys all woke up grateful today. I hope if anybody missed the live, you guys are going to catch this one. I hope that, you guys are putting yourself first. And I hope that when you see limits, you're getting creative. And I hope that when you're getting in a situation where you see obstacles, you understand it's an opportunity to grow. And I hope that when you see setbacks, you understand it's time for redirection in your life. And I hope that you understand that you shouldn't be reacting to things. You shouldn't be reacting to any person, place, situation, or thing. You really shouldn't. All right? You should be taking the time to pause, analyze. Every situation in life is to teach us something. You know, I stress it every day, over and over and over again. Life is for learning. All right? You have to embrace it. You know, if we don't choose to learn, well, then we get stuck in these things. And while we're stuck in these things, like I was reminded with a storm that came, that's all we see. You know, when there's the middle of a storm, all we see is the storm. Now, I personally can appreciate those storms. I appreciate the thunder. I appreciate the lightning because I appreciate everything that it's doing for us. You know? But do you appreciate the storms in your life? And are you growing from them? That's the thing. You know, when things happen to us, they're not good things and they're not bad things. Things happen to bring us meaning and, understanding. And where you don't understand something, you have to seek the answers inside. Why? Because your journey is unique to you. You have a unique signature on this planet. So therefore, your answers are unique to you. How you see things, your unique perspective is needed. Because you're here today. You were given life. So, you gotta be loving to yourself first. Okay? And that's really hard. You know why? Because we haven't been taught to be loving to ourselves. All right? Now, in this phase of my life, honestly, getting through the healing that I've had to accomplish, there's a lot more things that I have to tackle to become the best version of myself possible. I know my potential. But as long as I'm harnessed to anything that's not unconditionally loving, which is the true nature of my soul, well, then I'm working in opposition to me. And I can't do that. And neither can anybody else. And that's why we hit turmoil. And that's why things happen. It's not that, remember, they're not good or bad. It's for learning. All right? Now, what we think could be good for us one day could present itself in a totally different light the next day. Now, we could be stubborn to see it and make excuses for all that it is. Or we can see it genuinely for what it is. Now, if you're questioning any situation, person, place, or thing in your life, you know what? Yeah, we get caught up in what they're showing us with their words and actions. But I want you to go a little deeper. Okay? Now, I want you to look at the people in your life and see what choices are these individuals making for you. Because in actuality, if these choices that others are making for you are affecting you in any way but positively, well, then you have to judge where you're putting your energy. Okay? Anybody that you mean anything to is not going to make wrong choices for you. Ever. Okay? But you also have to see, like I've said before, we set standards for how we allow people to treat us by how we treat ourselves. Okay? Now, set a standard for yourself that is unconditionally loving at all times. Why? Because that's functioning in alignment with your truest nature. Your soul knows the way. Your soul knows what you have to learn. Okay? And it's unique to your journey. Seriously. I don't have those answers. But being really in tune with myself, I'm flooded with all kinds of answers. I want you to understand something. While you're shackled to chaos, that's what it is. When you unshackle yourself from that chaos, there's such great clarity that comes. All right? Own that for yourself. Okay? Don't let the choices of other people sway your peace. What somebody else chooses for themselves is not your business. And I've had to learn that. Okay? And I've had to learn that the hard way. But be loving to yourself. And be loving to everybody else. Because it really doesn't matter what another's doing. What matters is what you're doing. Okay? Honestly. And that's on you. Okay? The ones that are treating us the worst are the ones that need the most love. But that's not on you. Okay? Because these are people that have to love themselves unconditionally. And if they don't know how, well, hey. Guys, own your power, own your greatness. Don't let anybody shift that from you. Because seriously, if you calculated all of the energy that every cell of your being has, hey, that's more powerful than the lightning that we see in the sky. Now, are you owning that greatness? Empower yourself. Don't give that power to any person, place, situation, or thing. Own that. Be in alignment with it, and you can make anything happen. I mean anything happen. Listen, I've healed myself. My immune system is back. My face is back. I have actually made it out to the country to refuel in a huge lake. I've been able to draw energy off of that water, rejuvenate my body in that water for the first time in 12 years. Why? Because I'm owning my greatness. Why would I wait? Don't wait for anything. Act on any feeling that you feel that your heart tells you to do. All right? Why? Because you matter. Don't give that power to anybody. Harness your power. When you see a limit, get creative. When you see an obstacle, push past it. Okay? It's an opportunity to grow. It's time to learn about yourself. Okay? Don't don't react to things. Respond. Respond in a loving manner. Okay? Seriously. But loving to yourself first. As long as you hand your peace out like it's water to drink to everybody, well, you are emptying your well. Don't do that. Okay, if your cup is overflowing, then fill everybody else's cup. But until it's like that, don't. Put yourself first. Because you matter. All right? Anyway, guys, I'm loving it out here. There's a storm coming in and I can hear it. The waters are getting rough behind me. I can hear the rustling of the trees from the wind. It's amazing. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to really enjoy the storm. Because that's what I do. I really enjoy the storms in life, no matter where they come from or how they come. Why? Because I embrace them as a time for learning. I have to learn about myself. Because who else has that capacity? Nobody. Okay? But I got to harness my greatness because I can honestly say, for the first time in a long time, I don't feel like I'm being smothered by a cocoon anymore. And that's how I felt for a very long time. I felt like I needed to come up for air. But I've broken out of that cocoon now. And while being in that cocoon, I had to feel all the chaos of it. Seriously. But hey, I went from caterpillar to cocoon to now I'm a butterfly and I'm flying. So I encourage you all to do the same and own your greatness. All right? Own your power. I love you all. Get the most out of your nights. And hopefully I'll be back in live tomorrow morning. But hey, you never know. I'm out in the country, so I may just be so grateful that I don't do anything at all. Anyway. Oh yeah, I can feel the storm coming in. It's amazing. There's nothing like the country. Nothing like it. Seriously, it's amazing. All right. Hey, Erica, I see you out there. I love you, Toby. Keep it up. I didn't see all the rest of them, but listen, guys. Listen, if you hear, listen, you hear the rain coming. Do you hear that? That's the rain coming down on the lake. Hey, Tracy, love you. Hey, Stephen, yeah, I love it too. That's, but you hear that? That's rain coming down on the lake. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm wishing for some thunder and lightning big time. Anyway, guys, rejuvenate. Take your time to put yourself first, seriously, because that's when you can make anything happen. All right? Being one with yourself. The law of nature is what really governs this place. No other laws. So if you get in tune with that, nothing's wasted. Okay? And we got to learn. You got to learn to grow. All right? Hey, this is amazing. I'm like thrilled to hear this. So much rain, so clearly. Listen to that. Oh yeah, it's coming down. Amazing. All right. Okay, so I love you all. Have an amazing night. Seriously, embrace your greatness. Like, as you can see the difference, how replenished I feel. Yes, I'm loving myself and I'm loving life. And I encourage you all to do the same. Okay? Because nobody else can do that for you. It's not about being with another person. It's actually being in love with yourself and your life. All right? And you know what? For the first time in a long time, hey, I'm in love with myself and I'm in love with my life. So therefore, I'm going to get the most out of it. All right? And I encourage you all to do the same. So, shine. Own your greatness. All right? Be unconditionally loving to yourself and others. And I wish you all an amazing night, because I'm going to go and enjoy this rain. All right? Here's a little listen for you all. You can hear it coming down. See, I'm grateful for that. Little reminder, be grateful for the storms in your life, because they're only temporary. They're for learning. All right? I love you all. Own your greatness. Have a great night. Love you all. Peace.